Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So just as a heads up, do not miss out on getting the mount that is only available during the Jubilee event. You have less than 1 day left. I did say this at the beginning of the event, but I'm saying it now before it may be too late. Make sure you go ahead and grab yourself the Neverwinter's Hand. It is a mount with an insignia bonus that is super rare and can give you upwards of like 26% damage in just the artifact call. It is a massive bonus that, you absolutely have to take advantage of. Now, in order to get that mount for yourself, you need Renown, as you just saw there. And the best place to get it is simply from these Protector's bounties. You want to get about 130 of these bounties, and that will allow you to pretty much get all of that. I'll go ahead and do that here. You can see the first few bounties you open are not going to give you much Renown until they start dropping like 20, 11, and you open more, you continue, and you'll get more and more, like 50 now, up to 100. And we can already see we have 3,700 Renown. So we actually only needed to open like probably 80 or so of them. We did not need to actually get over 100 like I expected, because you get quite a generous amount of Renown early on as well. So with that Renown, you can then go and purchase your Neverwinter Hand. Once we have the mount, we can then go and equip it. It is bound to character when you obtain it, so you need to gather a few bounties on your separate characters. Again, you just need like 80 to 90 of them depending on your luck, and once we have it, we can slot it in our stable. And if I say want to build this character up to an endgame level, I really will regret not having this mount in the future. So I'm best off getting it. And now we can get Tacticians Precision. This is why you want to get the mount. People who did not get it last year were regretting not getting it. So make sure you go ahead and do so now. It does not cost you a lot of your time. And this is one of the 3 mounts available that has Tacticians Precision. The other one is the Demon Wings, which can sell for millions and millions, and it's very limited these days. The other one is the Dark Butterfly Wings, which has never been seen of again. It was a giveaway mount, like you all got it for free once, and that was it. And you had like a week to claim it. And then there's the Neverwinter Hand. So there's currently still only 3 mounts in existence that have the bonus. So if you don't have the Demon Wings, make sure you're getting this. Even if you do have the Demon Wings, it is still beneficial on a lot of classes to have 2 Tacticians Precision. They do stack, despite what some naysayers say. They stack, it's just that 5 seconds is reduced by your recharge speed. So if you're running a build with like 20, 30, 40, 50% recharge speed, you'll notice that it won't give the full 5 seconds, but it'll still be very beneficial to you. It takes you maybe like half an hour following the merchant, doing those heroics, and you easily get enough of these bounties. I'll be doing it on all the characters that I missed last year. I done it on some of them, but not all. Now, the reason I say it can give you up to like 26% extra damage in the artifact call is because it can allow you to output a full second rotation during the 10 seconds. An artifact call is when everybody casts their artifacts, and all of their artifacts increase the damage the enemy takes. And you use supports who have mount powers. I just covered a video on it, and those supports will use the powers which will also increase the damage the target takes. And then damage dealers, you'll go ahead and use your damage powers, and you have 10 seconds to optimize and output as much damage as possible. And what this bonus allows you to do is to get another full set of encounter powers during that 10 seconds. No other bonus or item allows you to do that. That means you're casting all of these powers a second time, getting massive amounts of damage. If you're not aware, artifact calls can give you upwards of 4 times the amount of damage you normally would output, which is just massive. And so being able to cast these encounter powers a second time results in, over 25% extra damage gain. For example, on a rogue here, you can output 2 rotations of these encounter powers, getting 2 sods in and you cannot do that without these Tacticians. And you also ideally need 2 of them, so you'll need the Demon Wings and the Neverwinter hand. Again, the Neverwinter hand only here during this event. If you still have packs to open and things like that, we should get like vendor, which will stick around for a week after the event has gone by, where you can still spend your currency. That's how it was last year, but I cannot say for sure if that will happen. So I would just recommend, if you watch this video in time, to pick it up sooner than late, because otherwise you risk not being able to get it anymore. If we look at the damage output in an artifact call from a rogue, you can see like 57 million. This is without Tacticians, so you're only using like 1 cast of Flashing Blade, 1 cast of Shadow Strike, 1 cast of Impact Shot, and you're only getting 1 Shadow of Demise. But then if you use the Tacticians, you can get up to over 72 million. So you're getting 2 casts of Lashing Blade, 2 casts of Shadow Strike, 2 casts of Impact Shot, plus a second Shadow of Demise hitting for nearly 6 million. So that's why Tacticians is just huge, particularly on a rogue here as well, with another rotation of Shadow of Demise. And that's like 26% extra damage gain from 57 million to 72 million. If you look at an example for the wizard, you're going from like 47 million to nearly 59 million. That again is also over a 20% damage increase just because of this mount with the Tacticians bonus. Without that, you'd miss all that damage. All the other classes have similar effect. However, most notably, Cleric DPS does not really get much benefit. And then like Bard also doesn't really take much advantage of it. But the rest of the classes, yeah, most definitely get out a secondary full set of encounters, which is just huge. Again, artifact calls, you do like nearly 4 times the amount of damage you normally would, and that is why this bonus is so impactful. So again, before you regret it, make sure you grab yourself this mount. Even on some characters you might not even think you'll play for now, best to get it, and if you want to go pick them up and play them, then you won't be sitting there gnashing your teeth regretting not have got it. Because so far we've had plenty of new mount releases and they just seem to have refused to give any of them the Tacticians Precision. Again, the only ones available, Demon Wings, this Neverwinter hand, and the Dark Butterfly Wings. In a lot of cases you also want to have 2 of them. So these are the only 2 available, Demon Wings and Neverwinter Hand. I don't know where that Dark Butterfly Wings is gone. They said they would bring it back when people were asking for account-wide versions of it. But we have not seen it since. So hopefully this helps. Just be aware this mount exists and it's exclusive to this event, which is ending tomorrow. A massive thank you again to all these channel members. I will see you guys around. Goodbye for now.